that music come from?
I have no clue. Out of the parking lot and into the sky.
How did that? That was great. I don't know where it came from.
It was decent.
Thank you, Scott Reynolds.
Thank you, Scott Reynolds, for doing that theme song. And we'd like to welcome everybody to Live
in the Air!
All right, we made it. The Bills are like 14-0. Not even close.
We won some, we lost some.
5-2 going into week 9.
We have no ties.
Obviously not.
Oh,
Thanks.
ties.
We will soon.
Oh, who's got them?
Too Tall has them.
Oh,
Too Tall's got our ties. Any Hooser, we're coming off a crushing defeat at the hands of the hated, vile, trash-throwing, they booze Santa Claus Philadelphia Eagles last week. We didn't look too good.
The Eagles flew high.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Oh, watch your language.
And now we got the song playing, too. The song's still playing. Wait, we got a lot of... What's going on around here?
Where's
that
that
was
music
the censors.
coming from?
That was the censors.
Pets' heads are falling off.
Anyways, boo Eagles. I'm sorry.
31-13, the Bills got shoved off the football last week. It wasn't even close. Well, in the second half, it could have been close, and then the Bills' offense fell apart. Josh Allen, 16-34, 169 nice yards, 2 touchdowns, but nothing to show in the second half. The offense.
Yeah, we were not good.
No.
We were not good.
Not at all.
Joshy didn't have a good game.
Who?
Little Joshy.
Not a good performance in the second half, Josh.
Joshy, come on. We need a big game today.
Get it together.
Act like you've been there before.
And he should. You know what? He really needs to. He really needs to start acting like he's been there before. Because last week when they had opportunities, he didn't show up. And they need him to. Whether you want to blame the play calling or the players or the execution, whatever it is, it didn't happen. The defense, they couldn't get off the field. 219,000 rushing yards by the Eagles last week.
It was almost that much. It was 2,000 and 2,000 rushing yards.
4,000 in one game.
8.
Hey, 8? Oh, boy.
I don't know.
It was a lot. They were bad. They didn't put up a good fight.
I don't know if you've gone to school lately. I guess they have new math. So it was 18 billion yards.
If you go by the Dewey Decimal System, though, it was like 218. But it happened. And obviously Washington, the Bills' opponent this week, is going to have some tape on that. Bye, boy. Thanks for showing up. The boy Fridman, everybody. Real quick, Brittany Ludeman is watching. I hope her husband Kevin is.
Kevin, enjoy your chili today, my friend.
Heard you're a big fan of the show. Double A's watching, of course. He's not with us today. He is at the game. He is live on location, but not on the show.
Well, whatever.
He's a little chilly anyway. Big deal.
What'd you call me?
Little chilly. And a big sack.
A big deal.
Oh, the big deal, like a pickle. So anyway, the Bills, they're 5-2. They're still sitting all right. Actually, pretty darn well in the playoff picture. We're fine.
We need a big game today.
We do. We need the defense to show up. And as we're going to segue here to Jives with Jimmer, our first favorite segment of the show, we're going to talk a little bit about the Washington quarterback this week. Jimmer, what in the hell is going on in D.C.?
Today in D.C., well, actually in Orchard Park, rookie quarterback Dewayne Haskins gets his first career start.
Where did he play? Where does he come from? Where did he play college ball?
He was drafted as a sophomore out of Ohio State after 1 year of starting. He was taken in the 15th position, first round overall. He put up monster numbers at Ohio State in his 1 year, including 50 TDs in one season.
Wait, so he only started 1 year of college ball?
Correct.
Holy smokes.
Then Washington coach Jay Gruden was rumored not to be too happy with that selection. It was looked at that was from above, specifically owner Dan Snyder.
Everybody's favorite NFL owner.
Of course.
Next to the guy who owns the Cowboys.
Looking to get on the good side of a disillusioned fan base after a couple years of losing records, as Haskins played his high school ball in Potomac, Maryland. So he's a local product.
Hang on, you used a big word there. We're going to need to take a second here.
Disillusion.
Disillusion?
Not happy.
Ah, that's better. If you use words like happy and sad with us, we're fine with that.
Our viewers enjoy emojis. It'd be a sad face.
Yeah. Happy. 2 syllables. Disillusion. way too many syllables.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Haskins started off the year third on the depth chart behind career journeyman Case Keenum and career backup Colt McCoy.
Colt.
Not exactly a murderer's row of quarterbacks.
You know what's funny is I'm sitting here and I'm watching Jimmer on the screen, and he's right there.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I'm an idiot. Hello, Jimmer.
Hello, Josh.
Please continue.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Well, we got to get our other team rundown from somewhere, and Jimmer is the only option that we have. No offense, but there's nobody as good as him.
What a shirt.
What a shirt, too. The Washington
Politically
Redskins, the favorite potato of in the alley. The red kind.
Hey, how
Getting
are
back
ya?
to Dewayne Haskins.
Oh, now you want to change subjects. Fine, go ahead.
He has appeared in 2 games so far this season, both in mop-up duty. And in those 2 games, he's thrown a total of 4 interceptions.
He sounds like Nathan Peterman.
Could be. The Washington coaching staff not showing too much trust in him. Last game they played against Minnesota, third quarter, Minnesota was up 13-6, 1 score. Case Keenum went out with concussion. Put in Haskins, they only called 5 passing plays rest of the game. Ended up losing 19-9.
Wow.
5. We got a rookie
5.
quarterback
That
in.
is it.
Now, may I interject here? I have one question.
Yes.
Does the fact that, Haskins threw for almost over 4,000 yards at Ohio State, 90% of his throws were under 10 yards. 90%, and he still threw for 4,000 yards.
That says a lot about the receivers.
They were
Right.
running.
They were running a lot. Well, and throwing these short passes so they could run.
After they caught it, they were running.
I wonder if, that kind of game and that kind of raw talent that he is, do you see them coming out today and kind of trying to utilize like what he knows? He knows short passing game. They have another rookie receiver?
Why, that would be Terry McLaurin,
Exactly.
who was also from Ohio State.
Oh, weird.
Played with Haskins.
Yes.
And has 5 touchdown receptions. Whoops.
There's a
watch
flag.
out.
There's a flag, folks.
5
flag
touchdown
on the flag.
receptions so far this year. However, none in the past 3 games.
That's a flag. Go on.
I would say Washington is going to lean towards the running game.
Who?
Washington.
Yeah, but who's the running game?
Why, they have none other than old warhorse Adrian Peterson.
You mean the child beater?
That too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Watch the switch.
That's because
You're
starting
right.
running back Chris Thompson is out with a concussion.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Now, I mentioned previous head coach Jay Gruden. He has been replaced by Bill Callahan, who was Washington's offensive line coach.
Bill Callahan, didn't he coach the Raiders
Yes, he did.
back in the day?
But being an offensive line coach, don't think he did not notice that the Bills let up 218 yards rushing last week.
Indeed.
Not 4 million like you said, Josh.
It was close.
Okay, 218
Yeah,
is
218, 4 million. What's the
a
difference?
good round number.
But
Hold on,
Washington's
let me figure out the difference.
offense has been totally anemic. They have not scored a touchdown in the past 9 quarters.
What?
9 quarters of football, no touchdowns.
Sounds like the Bills have scored in the last 4. So we're okay there. All right. Math.
Man. I don't like that stat, Jimmer.
Yeah, because that what that means it's going to happen against the Bills.
In the 10th quarter, they're going to score.
Well, they're also going to be out.
That stinks, but.
Yeah.
They're
Sorry.
also going to be missing tight end Vernon Davis.
Oh, he's out.
He's out, concussion also.
He's also like 100 years old now, isn't he?
Pretty much. Had a few great years with San Francisco.
He's
kind of
almost
fallen
4
off the map.
billion years old.
I know. I'm not trusting you in your math. Go on, Jimmer.
That's the new math.
I know.
Left tackle Trent Williams ended his holdout this week.
Oh.
7-time All-Pro tackle. However, he will not be playing either. He held out because he's looking for more guaranteed money on his contract, which expires in 2020. Also, disagreement with the Washington medical staff as he had a cyst on his scalp. The Washington staff didn't think it was that bad. He got an opinion that it might be cancerous.
Yeah, it's damn cancer. The Washington boned him here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he ended his holdout because otherwise this year would not go toward his future NFL benefits.
Oh.
Except he's not playing because, as he states, he cannot get a helmet on to fit him comfortably.
And now they have a few weeks, from what I heard, to get him 2 weeks, I believe, to get him a helmet that fits. Or else there's going to be some suing going on.
So bottom line, he's not playing today.
No? Okay.
I think he plays for the Bills next year, and we give him Mark Kelso's helmet.
Yeah, the Great Kazoo.
There you go.
All right. What else we got, Jimmer?
Defensively, not much to talk about. So far, they've allowed 3,027 yards to opposing offenses, which ranks them 28th in the league.
So they're 28th, but I can't see them having a worse defense than Miami.
Correct.
They're the two bottom teams in the league, but from what I heard this week from notable sources is that this isn't a rollover game like it was supposed to be for the Bills and Dolphins. Washington's defense are a little more able to put up a fight than, say, like Miami's defense, somebody else at the bottom of the barrel. Is this true?
28th, yeah, better than Miami.
See? By 3.
But that's still
not good.
Not good.
You know how well we played against Miami's defense?
Very well.
In the fourth quarter.
Looking at today's game, normally there's the time where I say, oh, Buffalo is going to lose by such and such. Kind of like Miami, not seeing it happen.
What do you got for a score?
Miami gave them a better game.
They did.
Well, I'm going to give you 2 predictions.
Oh.
Prediction for tomorrow and a prediction for today.
Okay.
Tomorrow's prediction. Those that participate in Shot Club for the Buffalo Bills at Lil McGill's are going to have some massive headaches tomorrow.
That's a good sign. All right.
Today, I'm saying Buffalo 34-9.
Yeah.
34-9. All right.
Jimmer, I got one question for you.
Yes, Josh.
Duke basketball plays Kansas on Tuesday.
Tip-off Classic, Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
Who do you got in that game?
Duke, once again, a lot of starting new players. However, they have returning Trey Jones, Jack White.
Jack White.
Got a lot of experience also. Kansas rocked by a few scandals. Bill Self under investigation. I got Duke winning by 6.
Let's go, Duke.
Right, let's go, Duke. Thanks, Jimmer, everybody.
Jimmer.
And for those just joining the show, we'd like to give a shout out to Matthew Ball. It's not a tumor. Mike Saletta, thanks for watching. As always, he's a big fan of McGill's.
Get your juice.
Get your juice. Johnny Boquin watching. My mom is watching. I'm sorry, Sue, that you have to see your son deteriorate to this.
Hi, Billy's mom.
So now, in the wake of Little Chili, Double A,
Little Chili.
he's at the game today, representing Live in the Alley at New Era Field. We have a very special guest. It's not.
I'm excited for this one.
I know you are.
I'm excited.
I know you are. When you found out the news Monday that she was going to be on,
It
you were
was a
very
big deal.
excited. It was a big deal.
Well, we're paying her a lot.
Well, it's coming out of our pocket.
I know.
We'd like to
Thank you so much.
Carmen of Carmen and Lizzie, playing at Little McGill's soon, for being on the show today, taking over. Carmen, how are you?
Yeah!
Carmen, a big hand. Welcome to the show, Carmen. You're
Thank you.
full Bills regalia underneath your parka. We understand it's cold out here.
Yes.
This is Q&A with Double A. I mean, Carmen.
Single
Yes.
C, Carmen.
All right.
Bring it
have
on.
some
What do you got
questions.
for us today?
So I'm going to do one question about your feelings and then one question that's actual Bills trivia.
Wait, do the Bills trivia first.
Okay. So
Okay.
which punter has the most rushing yards in franchise history?
As a Bill?
Yes.
Brian Mormon.
No
Correct.
doubt.
Carmen is there. Lighten it up, folks. Lighten it up. You got more for us? Come on, Carmen. Tell us
How
what you
many
got.
yards?
What's that?
How many yards did he have?
123.
Oh, it's just over 69, I think.
70.
55.
Oh, you were closer, but you went over. We all lose.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then for your feelings, I want to know
Oh, boy.
how you guys felt about the Bills finally releasing Zay Jones.
When they got rid of Zay Jones, you know what? Hang
I
on.
was
Let's
fine
bring it
with
in
it.
for the real thing. Carmen, don't you leave either.
Okay.
You're still on camera.
I was fine with it.
Yeah, I didn't care. I mean, we drafted him. He was a round pick.
I'd like to talk
An
to his
early round
father,
pick.
though.
Yeah. His father and mother are very...
That
Ugh.
jerk.
Yeah. They're going to come on the show and beat us now.
Wow. If it happens, it happens.
When they got rid
I
of
hope
Zay
it's
Jones,
live in the alley.
when they got rid of him, I was a little relieved because I wanted him to do well, and it's like he never could because he just kept dropping the ball.
His father talked trash about the Bills.
Well, you can't. We don't even talk trash about the Bills.
Well, not on the show.
No.
We do it in private.
Well, yeah.
Privet.
Private.
Oh, it's
Oh,
French.
yeah, I know.
Ooh, it's like fragile.
Now we got a question for you, Carmen.
Oh.
This is
They're
gonna
gonna-
be,
actually, it's a sequence of a couple questions. Number one,
it's gonna be uncomfortable.
Oh, great.
you got your hands sucked into your coat like you're missing gloves. Young lady, it is like 40 degrees outside. Where are your gloves?
I was planning on just stopping by for a second.
And instead, you got yanked onto the show? Is that what you're telling us? You weren't
Yes,
prepared for this?
I was not prepared.
Well, he told me you were coming on Monday.
Yeah. You must
Well, I guess the schedules got mixed
some
up.
things get lost in translation. You never know what's going to happen on Live in the Alley.
Carmen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Carmen, for being a special guest today. All right. That was awesome, was it not?
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Carmen's walking away with the microphone.
Oh,
Just like the Bills are going to walk away with this game today, am I right?
I think it should be good.
It's time for our fourth favorite segment. Something we introduced last week. It's a little cutting edge, a little on the outs here.
Cut it out. Are you talking word?
We are talking words. And those words are random Bills players' facts that you may not know.
These are
about
my
your favorite Bills players.
You get flag.
I got a flag thrown on me.
What were you holding?
What's all the noise over here? Oh boy, our production assistants and whatnot.
That's your friend. Beep bop boop bop bop bop.
Oh no, that's nobody's friend. That's nobody's friend, and we know it. He doesn't show up for Bills games for a reason, because he's banned.
I saw him last night.
It wasn't a Bills game,
Yeah,
though.
wait, no. Anyway, yeah, let's get off this subject.
And on to the one we were on
Oh.
already.
Ha.
Random Bills trivia. This
Oh.
player, you folks may not know this. This player cannot write the letter G in cursive. Who is it?
The Bills player, or are we?
Yeah?
Because there's.
It's probably quite a few.
I know. Josh Allen.
Cannot write the letter G in cursive. He's 4 for 4.
And he
spread in 2
spells
weeks.
Josh with a G, which is weird.
How would you even do that?
I don't. But.
J-O-S-H silent G? This is getting out of hand.
That was that's a true fact.
Well, we got one more for this week. We'll cut it down because I don't want to embarrass any more Bills players. But did you know that this Bills defensive back once got caught shoplifting chocolate milk from a Wilson Farms?
Which Wilson Farms?
South
Because
Wilson Boulevard.
it's happened before. Yeah.
So which Bills player was it? On the defense now that
Wow.
stole the chocolate milk.
Trey Day.
Obviously.
Day.
Obviously, Tre'Davious White stole the chocolate milk. You're 5 for 5. You're good. You do your research.
I know my trivia.
You do. Speaking of trivia, and this has nothing to do with trivia. It's going to be about 40 degrees, a little breezy at New Era Field today. Do you see the Bills kind of looking at, like last week it was really windy, like stupid-ass windy. And you could see where they really weren't testing the wind with Josh Allen. And after the game he had last week, hi Jake Malthaner, do you think that they still try to go through the air and try to prove that Josh, he can do it? Can he do it? Is he it?
I would like to run the ball today. I don't know what question you asked, but I would like to run the ball today. I know. Whatever. Let's score points. Joshy, throw a couple touchdowns.
Can he
Let's
throw
have
over?
a
No,
day.
I'm gonna stick on this. We were talking about it earlier. Is Josh the guy?
I hope so.
He hasn't looked good the past couple weeks. Everybody's pining for him to throw for 300 yards.
I don't care
Does it
about
matter
that.
if he does?
I don't care about it.
If they win, they win.
We're in the game.
Hi, Evan Alstrom. Mary Bavis. Hello.
Hi, Baby Davis.
And Baby
too.
Bavis, of course. If he has a decent game, people are sick of these 215 yards and 2
I'm fine
touchdown
with it.
games. 5
W.
and 2.
Is that a W?
I think so. Well, either way,
That's
everything's
a U.
backwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I got gang signs now.
we can't say that on the air. Oh, brother. You think they're going to run a lot today, though?
They should.
Who should they feed?
Me.
Gore and Singletary, the both.
Anyways, let's. What's your prediction?
The Bills are going to win.
What's the score?
31-10 Bills. There's my mom. Hey, Sue. How's it going?
Mama!
Hey, all right.
Billy's
31.
mom's over there.
Yeah, 31-10 Bills.
I'll point this way because I guess it's backwards.
That might be this way.
Might be this. She's up there.
The sun is out.
Let's go, Duke. Ah!
What's your prediction then? If you got the Duke jersey on, what are you trying to say?
Duke Williams scores 2 touchdowns today.
Final score?
69-10.
That's it. And you know what? I'm glad he's off the negative number thing here. We got reasonable scores from a reasonable man.
Reasonable man. You're ridiculous.
I know. Shout outs today. Special shout out to Scott Reynolds. He's over there. Thank you very much for this absolutely unnecessarily awesome theme song for this silly little show we do every week. Scott took the time, wrote a song.
Awesome.
It's awesome. It's great. Shout out to
I'd like to say hi to Bob Siri.
oh, Bob Siri. Oh, we didn't forget him. And
Thank
his
you.
son Mike got an office back here.
Michael, hello.
He's a lawyer and stuff, and Bob's not. So give a special shout out to Dave Fridman and his cohort, or is Chip the cohort? Or Dave's the Chip and Dave do way too much for this shit. This is getting ridiculous to a point now. We're not even good enough for this crap. Like Michaela Brisby watching the show, we're not good enough to be on the air for this stuff. A special thanks to the Fridman boys. One, did a hitter and quitter, and he left us. The other boys over there, good to see you. And a special thanks to Steve-O at Creno Music. We Know Music. Janet in the bar for doing everything she does for us.
I have one more shout out.
But when you say it like that.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Hi, Robbie Jimerson.
Oh!
Skin it, Dan.
Z.
Gonna.
Here's for hoping the Bills get off the schneid today, get another win, get to 6-2. Make a statement today. You're playing a rookie quarterback. Hit him in the teeth a little bit. Like Bruce Smith. Like Bruce's meth said.
How do you know his drug? Bruce Smith.
It can't be meth because meth wouldn't make you fall asleep at a stoplight.
Yeah, but
Bruce Smith said the other day on the air, hit him in the teeth.
no, he said hit him in the mouth.
Yeah, hit him in the mouth. I'm Bruce Smith. He's going to come eat us alive or
I
some
know it.
crap. This is a big mistake. Anyway, Bruce Smith said that
He
when
knows his name.
he said that when they lost, when they were good and they lost, what did they do the next week coming off a loss? They came up to the next team.
You gotta
and
hit him in the mouth. You guys gotta hit him in the mouth, Billy.
Play us out, Dave. Please play us out.
Well, thank you.
Hey, all right.